Yeah, good day viewers, good day subscribers, and this is New Link Production, people. Big up, big up. Yeah, people, and I'm gonna read this article sent to me, New Link Production, by people who was in the courts, and they said this is just the reason why the judge hit Ninja Man so hard, and this is the reason. So I'm just gonna read the article just like how it was sent to New Link Production. Ninja Man, 2 previous convictions weighed heavily against him at his sentencing on Monday, according to Justice Martin Gale, who handed down a life sentence on the veteran entertainer in the Home Circuit Court in Kingston. Justice Gale said, despite glowing character evidence from 4 witnesses, including entertainer Statius and former dancehall queen Carlin Simmet, along with good social inquiry and community reports, his main focus was on the deterrent factor in handing down this judgment. According to the judge, Ninja Man Christine Desmond Ballantyne failed to learn from his 2 previous convictions for cocaine possession in 1996 and for illegal possession of firearms in 1999. The entertainer was sentenced to 6 months, suspended for 3 years on the cocaine conviction, and served 12 months at hard labor for the gun conviction. At age 33, Ninja Man pleaded guilty to the gun charge after the police had accosted him in Cassava P, St. Andrew with a pistol with 2 rounds of ammunition in 1996. He was taken into custody and charged but offered bail. He later absconded and was held in March of the same year and ended up pleading guilty in 1999. Ninja Man was also accused of murdering a taxi driver, Anthony White, in late 1999, but was acquitted of that charge. Was reportedly involved in a major prison fracas in which he was allegedly assaulted by correctional officers while attempting to shield his cellmate from a beating, and was the victim of an attack in July 2001 when he was rushed to a hospital after sustaining several machete wounds from a third party after altercation between him and his common-law wife reportedly got out of control, and he was accused of throwing a baby through a window. However, with no conviction attached to any of those matters, they were not part of the sentencing deliberations on Monday. Justice Gale ended up slapping Ninja Man with a life sentence at hard labor for the 2009 murder of Ricardo Ricky Trooper Johnson. Ninja Man will be eligible for parole after serving 25 years. The judge also sentenced the entertainer to 20 years for shooting with intent, which will run concurrently to the life sentence. Justice Gale told Ninja Man that in regards to his sentencing, deterrent is important to you, as in 1999 I thought you would have learned then that the gun is a very serious weapon, but in 2017 you have been brought back before the court for the use of the gun. Judge speaking. He chided the self-styled Don Gargan, telling him that you are a public figure and person will expect you to set an example. While Ninja Man answered the cases in the courts before, his 2 co-accused, his son Janiel and associate Dennis Clayton, according to their antecedents, had no prior entanglement with the law, which played a role in Justice Gale giving them the minimum 15 years before parole. Although both were also given life sentences, Justice Gale said he took into consideration the time that all 3 men had already spent behind bars relative to the murder case. Both Janiel and Clayton had earlier spent 3 years and a half years in custody, with Ninjaman spending 4 years. The judge also mentioned in the character evidence that was given by dancehall queen Carlin, during which the letter wrote up the fight that Ninjaman had on stage with now incarcerated Vybz Kartel at the stage show Sting in 2003. Justice Gale said that he remembered how Ninjaman had walked away from the feud on stage peacefully, implying that he could have done the same in this matter, and counseled the entertainer that his prominence and success did not place him above the law. Meanwhile, for Janiel and Clayton, Justice Gale noted that all the reports said that both were friends of Johnson, with individuals within the community agreeing that it was of character for them to be feuding like that. The judge noted the report that said both Clayton's family and that of Johnson were some of the founding members of the Mall Road community in Olympic Gardens, and the families live well with each other. He said Clayton showed some form of remorse by telling Johnson's mother that he was sorry for what had happened. Justice Gill also took into consideration that Clayton had expressed to the social inquiry officer that he wouldn't have been involved in anything that would have led to my friend's death. For Janiel, Justice Gale said the report indicated that Johnson's mother had noted how he had helped to teach her son to read on their veranda. Only Ninjaman had character witnesses in court, and they all spoke highly of the entertainer, while outlining a number of social activities that he has been involved in. They all pleaded with Justice Gale to give the minimum sentence that the law allowed. All three accused men had been found guilty in November by a 7-member jury for the murder of Johnson. The prosecution had led evidence that all 3 men took part in a domestic dispute in which Johnson was shot dead, and evidence was led that Ninjaman fired a gun during the dispute. So viewers, as I said before, I get this article and I just read it along, and this article stated that why, you understand, why the judge, this article said why the judge hit Ninjaman hard. You understand, people? So basically what they are saying is Ninjaman, he really get this because of his previous cases he have with the law, you understand, and they look into those and say like he's not learning. So basically that's the reason why they really deal with him in this type of manner and give him these here and slap him with these here. And worse again, they said he is the one who fired the gun, and basically you can see that one of the guys, that's Clayton, that they are charging, he's one like he's coming and said he's sorry for what has happened, because, you know, so basically you can see that some leakage have gone and some, you understand, people. So in life, people just have to think before they act. You understand? Just think before they act. But all I can say is I just wish Ninjaman, my godfather, the best right now. And I know it's going to be a hard year, because hard 25 years, and we just wish him the best. From me and the New Link production team, my viewers, my subscribers, we just wish him the best. And again, we said our deepest condolences to the family who have lost their loved one through this time. And, you know, we just have to say peace and one love. This is New Link production, people. Viewers, subscribers all over. Big up yourself. Thanks for the growth that I have been seeing from my fans, my viewers, and my subscribers. And New Link production just want to say stay blessed, stay safe, peace, love. New Link production. Up. Big up.